welcome back to the Lego Room. I know it's been a while since I put out a video, but there's good reason for that. One thing is that I started stressing over getting videos out, and I'm not in this for money. This is more just for the Lego community and to kind of share my excitement and my family's excitement and enjoyment in building Legos. And another part is about the imagination. I can continue to review sets, but the fact of the matter was I had so many sets that I had set up to do reviews for that it became like a big stack of things, and I was only doing a review a week, and it just got overly complicated, and that's not how I want this to be. So my videos are going to be a little more, they're not going to be all they'll be consistent, but they're not going to be the same as they were before. My reviews will be a lot shorter. I'm not going to review every little detail about a set. I'm going to talk about why I got the set and what my plans are for it. Because the one thing I haven't been doing in these videos is showing what the ultimate purpose of a lot of these sets are for. A lot of times I buy these sets to change them and to fit what my kids want or what we want to see the sets turn out to be. Now, I'm not saying Lego doesn't make good sets, because obviously I have thousands of them, and but also my continued collection doesn't just involve new sets, but it also involves sets such as this alien Moonstalker, which I bought on eBay for 20 bucks. It was missing a few pieces, and I got the pieces for it and built it back up to its original state, and now it's worth quite a bit more money. But it's not just about that, it's about making it whole again. The money part, that's great. Now it's worth $100 versus the 20 I paid for it. But that doesn't really matter to me, because I don't plan on selling it. And this is actually my second alien Moonstalker. I wanted to have two, one for me, and then I want the kids to be able to see what some of the classic Lego sets were like. So that's one of the reasons I got that. So I could continue to review everything I get, but then I'm going to be reviewing sets that people don't have access to, the same way I do. So I'm going to talk more about what I'm turning these things into, and talk about sets that I do buy because I want them to stay the way they are. And a good example would be the Lamborghini Countach that I got recently. I like this so much. I mean, the Lamborghini's always been one of my favorite cars, especially this model, and this was a wonderful set. I really love how they did the headlights. It looks like the real thing. I like it so much I bought two. One so I can keep one in the box, and then one so I can put it out on display. The Speed Champion series is a great series if you like the cars. It's definitely a unique build. There is this other one I got. Let's see, it's the... I forget what it's... It's a Koenigsegg, and that's this one here. It was really nice also. So these are sets that I buy and I don't alter. I'm trying to think of an example of a set that I've altered recently to show what I end up doing with these things. If I can find something handy. Well, here's an example. A couple of years back, I think came out in 2020, was the Avengers Shield Helicarrier, and this whole back portion was just meant for one minifig, And then all the rest of this interior was filled up with gears just to make the wings spin on the outside. And I decided that that's it. I mean, the boys played with it for about 30 minutes and then they were done because you couldn't really do anything with it. So I'm changing it all up to make it more like an actual helicarrier where they can actually have fun and play with the characters. And for example, I got Thor here in his little container from when he got. Hold on a second here. Let's get some light. Where is that? Oh, maybe I don't get to put the light on. There it is. Bingo. Okay. So, like, ignore the two little animals on top. But this is the when in the first Avengers movie, Loki is trapped in this like cylinder device that they can drop out of the helicarrier. But at some point, he tricks Thor and gets Thor into it and actually drops it out of the helicarrier. And that's one thing I've been working on here to make this so that it can, we pull the pins and then it will drop out. Just like in the cartoon, or in the movie. So that's just an example of one of the things that I'm changing and working on. I mean, I'm right now working on a police station. The last two city police stations were kind of bland, so I figured if I bought both of them, I could combine them together to make something really cool. And so I'm in the process of doing that. But a lot of my orders lately aren't for sets. They're more for parts and stuff. For example, let's see what we got today. Let's see what we got here and for what it's for. See if you can see me here still. Okay. Make sure I lost all my like guidelines to know, make sure that everything's in the picture. Something's good in here. Let's see what we got today. Oh, side panels. Awesome. So yeah, I ordered. Can you see these here? So what these are, they're not as common anymore. Are black side panels for and these, the purpose of me getting these along with a bunch of other side panels is because I'm making this big Blacktron spaceship, and the Blacktron series is from back in the mid 80s, and it was one of the best series that Lego ever did. So that's what another project I'm working on, making a big Blacktron spaceship. That will be really cool. I've almost got all the parts I need for it. I've already got a design drawn up for it. As much as I need to draw, because I usually just can build freehand. But I have an idea in mind. So, and that's where I'm going with that. So, this is just gonna, today is just gonna be kind of a channel update. And, yeah, I just wanted to let everybody know what's going on and why I haven't posted in a while. There's various other reasons too, but I also needed to get the Lego room a little more under control. What led to all this was, actually I could show like something I've been working on real quick. I didn't want this to be a long video. Got this here. Let's see if we can see that with everything. And what we have here is the Sphinx set from the Pharaoh Lego set. And so we have the Sphinx, and it lifts off and turns into a walking Sphinx, you know, it can walk. And then it had this like little pyramid underneath it. And real quick, I'll show the pyramid Looks just like that. You see on the box here, there's the little pyramid, the Sphinx. But then if you look at my pyramid here, it's quite different. And that's because the one that came in a Lego was really weak. Matter of fact, just by picking it up, it could fall apart because it just wasn't built very strong. So I made the little thing, and what this does, you have to turn this latch here, and then you can open the door, and you can see inside there's a nice detailed little tile walkway, and then in the back here is the prize itself, and it's the golden scorpion with the jewel. And it's really for whatever the boys imagine. I mean, maybe that little thing has some sort of powers or something, or maybe it's just worth a lot of money. But that's what it's all about. And this is what I spend the majority of my time doing. Building an actual Lego set when I get one. I'm trying to think of the last big build I did. Well, I just did the newest Lego hospital. That took me like maybe an hour or two at the most. So while the builds are fun, I like to let the boys do a lot of the builds too. But for me, it's really what can I turn these things into to make them fit what we want to see them do. And this is a good example. It even looks, I feel like it looks better. I'm not even done with it, but it definitely looks more integrated into the Sphinx. So I do plan on posting another video this week. I just wanted to give everybody an update, and thank you for your patience, and thank you for everybody that subscribed. But I do plan on doing more updates and probably being a little more vocal about what I'm doing versus like what I'm building, because there's a big difference there. Thank you for your time. Wish you all have a happy day and happy building.